Hey everybody, how's it going? Mike back again. Still trying to catch up. Today is Monday, June 29th. So it's almost July. So I've got to catch up. I have May and then in a few days June to do. So here goes May's DVD pickups. We only have 8 here. Try to speed this along without skipping anything important. I got a few comedies here. 2 animated. I got American Dad Volume 8. I have the first 7 volumes. This is not my favorite Seth MacFarlane show. I love Family Guy. And the Cleveland Show I was not a fan of. But I do enjoy American Dad. This is Volume 8. I think they're up to Volume 10 or 11 by now. But this is a 3-disc set. A few commentaries. Take out the 3rd disc. There's the episode list. There's some deleted scenes. Contains all 18. Yeah, they're uncensored episodes, deleted scenes, commentary on selected episodes. So not bad. Got this at Best Buy for $10. What the hey? And then last month I did the Looney Tunes show, which they put on Cartoon Network. I did, as I mentioned, they did 2 seasons. Season 2 they haven't put out on Blu-ray. The only way to get it is like through Amazon Prime. You can buy it by the episode or by the season, whatever. But Season 1 they did put out, and Season 1 Part 1, which I showed last month, but I have it here. They put this out, and it's 3 volumes that you can buy separately or together in this box set. 4 episodes per disc, 4, 8, 12 on 3 discs. And so the first 12 episodes are on that. But in May, I picked up Season 1, Volume 2, The Looney Tunes Show, and there's 14 episodes here. And it's 14 more episodes, and this is on 2 discs. These horrible eco cases. But 2 discs, 7 episodes and 7 episodes. And see last month's review for a full description of this. But really funny. So I now have all 13 and 14, 27 episodes. This just came out. If you're a fan of Don Rickles and insult humor, this is a show that I really never saw as a kid. I don't remember them repeating it in my area anywhere. It came out in '76. Time Life put this out, and it's Season 1 of Don Rickles in CPO Sharky, which is actually really funny. I've watched the whole thing. It is a 3-disc set, 15 episodes, 5 episodes on each disc, and a little pamphlet here, which is just a letter from Don Rickles and an episode list. So the season ran from December 1st, 1976 to March 30th, 1977. And as a bonus, we get a clip from The Tonight Show, where Johnny surprises Don Rickles on the set of CPO Sharky. So I'm a huge Johnny Carson fan. I got to show off that Johnny Carson set, Tonight Show set I have one of these days. So it's a cool special feature. But this is a funny show. He's, in the Navy, and it's kind of like Bilko in the sense that, he runs a platoon. I don't know my Navy terms. I know my Army terms a lot better than Navy, but he's the sergeant of a group of guys, and each guy, there's a Italian guy, a Jewish guy, a black guy. It's very stereotypical. Polish guy, so the Italian guy's a greaser, the black guy's a ghetto guy, the Polish guy's a doofus, all that kind of stuff, so typical Don Rickles offensive comedy, but it was made in the 70s, so it's not politically correct. The photos here are black and white, which is deceiving because this is a color show. 374 minutes for the 15 episodes. And there's even a warning, which I think is funny down there, in real small print. Some of the jokes and ethnic references heard in these episodes would most likely not be allowed on network TV today. and reflect the tenor of the times. Reflect the tenor of the times. Talk about covering your ass. But this is from Time Life, the same people that bring you the Dean Martin roasts and the Carol Burnett show. So this is a funny, cool show. Here's my favorite DVD I got. It's this nice size box set here, The Three Stooges. Hey Mo, Hey Dad. This would, I got it for myself, but it would be a perfect Father's Day gift or a perfect birthday gift for a father or a grandfather or an old fuddy-duddy like me. But see, it's pretty big here. It's 9 discs, and it's made by Mo Howard's son, and it's a 9-disc, 9-hour documentary about the Three Stooges. It includes 3 DVDs and memorabilia, and I'll try to show you the stuff. It comes in a case like this. The back is basically the same, so for now we'll get rid of this. And I'll try to explain this as we go. It's listed here as an epic miniseries, but it's not a miniseries in the sense where they act. There's no actors. It's a documentary, and it's made by Mo Howard's son, so a lot of the focus is on Mo, but it covers all 6 of the Three Stooges. You know, Mo, Larry, Curly, Shemp, and the 2 Joes, Curly Joe and Joe. And having a hell of a time getting this box open. You see it opens like that. It's very tight fit. Okay, so the last thing you see when you open this box are the 3 DVDs. So I pulled those out first. You have Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. There's the back covers. Alright, so there's 3, 3, and 3, 9 episodes. A Trio Grows in Brooklyn, A Stooge is Born, Slap Happy, Eureka, Good Night and Good Nyuk, Deja Vu All Over Again, Bums Rush, Curtain Call, and A Sun Also Rises. So it's 9 hours, 9 episodes, 9 hours, documentary, history of the Three Stooges. And I have made my way so far through 5 of the 9 episodes. And if you're interested in the Three Stooges, this is a really interesting documentary in 9 parts. All right, and you also get some cool stuff from 1936, Uncivil Warriors. This is an exact replica of the shooting script. I know there's a lot of glare, folks. Sorry, you won't be able to read it here. But, and I actually pulled out my Three Stooges box set, and I watched Uncivil Warriors. Columbia, number 165. 1936, and I pulled it out, and I watched it, and it really is the exact word-for-word script that Mo, Larry, and Curly used to shoot. So, cool stuff there. Then we have what's called the memorabilia booklet. That's just what it is. It's a booklet that has an essay in it, and it also describes everything you get in this set. So, you get a, let's see if I can try to speed through this a little faster. I'm doing this on my lap, so everything's quite kind of falling apart. You get this envelope here. Three Stooges memorabilia with a comic strip on the outside. Carefully, there we go, carefully open that up. And you get a whole bunch of cool stuff in here. Let's see. A lot of cool stuff. All right, the envelope is empty now. And in the memorabilia booklet, it goes through what's in here. Maybe I should have done a separate video on here. But you get Mo's Motion Picture Employee Card. A postcard from Mo, a reproduction of a comic, a poster, a letter from Mo to his daughter Joan, Mo's Equity Ector Association card, a poem from Mo to his daughter Joan, a song they sung called the Alphabet Song. You get the sheet music for that. You get the full script for Uncivil Warriors, which I've showed you. You get the 1959 fan club kit You get a blank check with Mo Howard's name on it, and you get a handful of photo reproductions. And so here they are here. You get these nice postcard size photos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, they're different sizes. They gave me 2 of these by accident, I think. But there's the one photo. Here's from Three Stooges meets Hercules. There's Mo. Here's an early picture. This is like looking through a family scrapbook here. Another picture. And then there's some odd size pictures here. There's that one there. And there's that there. And there's even some writing on the back of the photos there. This one says, Mo clowns around trimming Curly's hairless head in a dressing room at Columbia Studios. And so you get that. Then we have the blank check here, if you can see that. Mo Howard and Helen Howard, and it gives their address. So don't try to cash this, obviously. But it is a copy of a Mo Howard blank check. Here's another photo that got lost in the shuffle. Here's a Mo's Howard motion picture employee identification card. Two-sided. This is that's his fingerprints and date of birth, and you know, kind of like a SAG-AFTRA card these days. Here's from Kyoto, Japan, a to Mr. Joe Dorita. Postcard from Mo. See at the bottom it says Sincerely Mo. Copy of a postcard. We get this comic book, The Three Stooges, March of Comics. So a reproduction of this Three Stooges comic. In person at the, let's see, with Jose Miguel Argelo, Tommy Muniz, and Pacheco. This is from South America in Los Tres Chiflados, December 25th, 26th, and 27th. A poster from a Three Stooges personal appearance. So you can see that's later on in their career. So you get that poster reproduction. We get a note written from Mo to his daughter, the picture of his daughter. And at the bottom there you can see it says, "You're a lonesome daddy, I love you, XXXXX." So, very personal kind of stuff. We get Mo's Actors Equity Association card. We get from the King Edward Hotel in Canada to my little pal, a letter from Mo. And this really looks real. You can, you know, handwritten. Sheet music to the alphabet song. And that all goes in this cool envelope here. If you're not a Three Stooges fan, this must be boring the hell out of you. But if you are, I hope you're enjoying this. And then the last thing is the Three Stooges fan club pack. And this is what you would have got if you sent away for the Three Stooges fan club. And in here, there's some more cool stuff. You get, you can actually lick and stick these. Of course, I wouldn't, but there's stamps featuring the Stooges there. And your official Three Stooges fan club membership. So there's tons of cool memorabilia in here. I've seen this online for like $30-35, but I got it at Best Buy for $14.99. I don't know if it's still there or if they've raised the price or what. It's worth it alone. At $15, it's worth it alone for the documentary. But again, you get this envelope with all this memorabilia, which is awesome. You get a reproduction of the fan club kit, which isn't much, but it's just more memorabilia. You get the reproduction shooting script for Uncivil Warriors. You get the booklet that explains all that memorabilia, much better than I just did, but it would have taken even longer had I read you this whole booklet. And you get the 3 discs, 3 hours each, 9-hour documentary. Nothing inside there but the discs themselves. But yeah, exempt from classification, running time 3 hours each, copyright 2015. So this is brand new. And this is how it comes in a box like this. All the stuff is in there. And then Sammy likes when I do this. Nice hard collector's box. So just slide that right back on top. It's a tight fit. Then it's got the cover here. Slide that right back on. And for 15 bucks, I'd say this was a steal. Okay, now moving on to horror. I've got 4 horror titles. From Synapse, this is not available on Blu-ray in America, North America to my knowledge, but The Stepfather Part 2, Make Room for Daddy. Directed by Jeff Burr, produced by Darren Scott. These guys also did From a Whisper to a Scream. Jeff Burr also did Leatherface, Chainsaw 3. There's the disc and just the insert. Nothing special there. And there's some good special features on here for a DVD. Audio commentary with director Jeff Burr and producer Darren Scott. Love listening to those guys. They're on From a Whisper to a Scream, as well as Leatherface. All new featurette, The Stepfather Chronicles, Daddy's New Home. Pretty good, about 25-minute documentary on the making of The Stepfather 2. Alternate scenes and deleted scenes, which have optional audio commentary, still gallery, and theatrical trailers. So I love the Stepfather movies. They're cool movies. Part 2 is not as good as Part 1. Part 3 I don't even think is available on DVD. If it is, somebody let me know, because I'd like to have it in the collection. You'll see Part 1 in June's update. I bought them out of order. But I think they're cool movies, based on semi-based on a real-life case. And I'll talk more about that in June's update when I show you the Stepfather Blu-ray that I picked up last week. And there's a series from Blue Underground called Midnight Movies. And there's 13 of them. And each one focuses on a different genre. They mostly seem to be Italian films. I picked up at random volumes 5, 9, and 11. Volume 5 is a sci-fi double feature. Volume 9 is a zombie double feature. And Volume 11 is a Mondo triple feature. And I'm talking about these movies. Some of you might know about them. Some of you probably don't. But this is, for no particular reason, I just got these Volume 5, 9, and 11. So I have 10 more to get. And what's cool about, this is Volume 5, the sci-fi double feature with Contamination and H.G. Wells' The Shape of Things to Come. There's the back cover. What is cool about them I like is they're all on their own discs. So there's plenty of room on the disc. And there's some extras, no commentaries, but Contamination has an interview with Luigi Tocci, also known as Lewis Coates, who did, what was that, Star Crash, was it? Yeah, the Roger Corman collection, Star Crash. He directed it under the name Lewis Coates, but his real name is Luigi Tocci, so there's an interview with him. A lot of this stuff is in Italian, subtitled in English, the special features. There's behind-the-scenes documentary, trailer, poster, and still gallery, and a graphic novel on the DVD-ROM. Science fiction movie, obviously, sci-fi double feature. And H.G. Wells' The Shape of Things to Come just has a theatrical trailer and a TV spot, but it stars Jack Palance. And that's Volume 5. Volume 9 is Zombie double feature, with Hell of the Living Dead and Nightmare City. Again, on separate discs. And these are like all 13 volumes I saw. They fall between about $7 and $13 each, so you get pretty good prices. Hell of the Living Dead has an interview with the director Bruno Mattei, and Nightmare City has an interview with director Umberto Lenzi. So a couple Italian zombie movies here. This was probably about $8. And by the way, this one I got for like $6.50. And volume 11 is the Mondo triple feature. Mondo Cane 2, and Women of the World. And this also 3 discs, each movie on its own disc. There's the back. Mondo Cane has a Benito Ferrari's location stills and the unofficial Mondo phenomenon by David Flint. If you saw my book review thing that I did with the horror nonfiction books, David Flint was one of the authors of a zombie book called Zombie Holocaust. So this stuff all ties in. Part 2 just features a TV spot and theatrical trailer, poster and still gallery. And Women of the World has theatrical trailers and a poster and still gallery. These Mondo movies are really weird. They're from 62 and 64. And, you know, there's a quote here. All the scenes you will see in this film are true. If they are shocking, it is only because there are many shocking things in this world. Filmed in every corner of the world, this landmark epic explores the cultures of life and death and so on and so forth. So they go all around the world from, you know, and it's the early 60s. So they go to like deepest, in quotes, deepest, darkest Africa, and then compare that with the civilization. I hate air quotes, but, you know, that's what they say here. The civilization of the European society, Italy and France and so forth, and America. And compare that to places like Africa and the jungles of South America. And talk about politically incorrect, crazy stuff there. Women of the World, talking about the women and their place in society. I mean, this is from 1963 as well, so you're going to see a different perspective than you would in 2015. The camera strips women right down to their skin, proclaim the ads. Lays bare the secrets of her mind and body. Here is the female of the species, as mothers, murderers, warriors, and whores, respected as high-powered executives, as well as being objectified as bodacious bombshells, grasping for eternal beauty, and even engaging in unnatural friendships. So in 1963, they slipped in a little lesbian references. So really interesting type stuff, you know. But this is a really cool series. And there they are, volume 5, 9, and 11. There's 13 of these altogether. So, I know I didn't explain them very well, but you can look them up for yourself. So this hasn't been that great of an update, I admit. Here's the list for May's Blu-rays. Trust me, they're a lot better. We got about three or four Scream Factories and a Blue Underground. But to recap, I got American Dad Volume 8, Looney Tunes Show Season 1 Volume 2, CPO, and my two favorites here, CPO Sharky Season 1, and this awesome Three Stooges set, Hey Mo, Hey Dad, it's officially called, with all the cool memorabilia and 9 hours of Three Stooges documentary. Stepfather 2, which is the best horror in this DVD update, with a lot of good special features from Synapse Films. And Blue Underground's Midnight Movies, double and triple features of Contamination and H.G. Wells' The Shape of Things to Come, Hell of the Living Dead and Nightmare City, and Mondo Cane Parts 1 and 2, and Women of the World. So some pretty strange stuff in this update. Stay tuned. Pretty soon I'll be doing the May Blu-ray update, which I promise will have better titles. And in just a few days it'll be July, so I'll be able to do the June update. And let's see, in June's going to be a good one. I have 16 titles so far, and that'll probably be it, considering there's only another day left in June. Well, tomorrow's New Release Tuesday. Maybe I'll get something, I don't know. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have so far 10 Scream Factories, an Anchor Bay, a Blue Underground, and some cool gangster movies. So stay tuned for June. That's going to be a great update. But next is the May Blu-rays, which has some more Scream Factories as well as some other cool comedy stuff and other horror stuff. And so this is the May DVD pickups, and hope you enjoyed it. I like this stuff, but I realize a lot of you guys probably don't, and I didn't explain it very well, but I'm trying to bust through these. So anyway, I do hope you enjoy it. Any questions, leave a comment down below, as they say. I'll try to answer them. Check out these Blue Underground Midnight movies for yourself. Trust me, even though I explained them poorly, they are worth it. They're pretty cheap, especially on Amazon. And if you're a fan of this kind of stuff, you will enjoy them. And hope you guys are doing well. And take care. I will see you soon with my May Blu-ray update. All right? Take care, guys. Peace. Later on.